life coach, motivational speaker, evangelist, and musician. In this FL Studio 20 session, we're going to be making a brand new beat called The Spiritual Truth. And this is the first track from the album, The Spiritual Music Volume 3. So how I'm gonna create this beat is an intro, verse, outro. So let's begin. Okay, so we've done the intro, so we're gonna add it onto the playlist. Okay, so next we're gonna do the verse drums. Okay, so we've done the verse drums, so we're gonna add it to the playlist. Next, we're gonna do the verse melody. I'm thinking if I should make it longer, but no, it should be fine like that. Obviously, when I produce beats, I always have to make sure, you know, I do the beat to how I feel it should be, so it's part of the creative side of doing beats. So next, we're gonna do the melody. Oh. Okay, so we've done the melody. It just changed it a bit, just to do the melody. Um, we're gonna add it onto the playlist now. Let's just hear how it sounds. Okay, so we've added the melodies, so I'm just saving it as I'm going through. Um, Next we're gonna do the verse bass. Okay, so we've done the verse bass, so we're gonna cut the notes now. So we're just gonna cut the notes. I'm gonna add it into its own pattern. Then I'm going to lower the bass because I always lower the bass when I produce. It's just something I've been doing for years when it comes to just doing the music production, lowering the bass. And then I'm going to add it onto the playlist. There's something I didn't do earlier, which is put the vocals in. So we're going to do that now. So we're going to add the vocals onto the track. Just waiting for it to load.
The spirit. The spiritual truth.
Okay, so I'm just going to save what we're doing. And now we're going to add the vocals onto the track. And then we're going to do the outro after that. So let's put the vocals in. I normally put it on every third bar. So that's why I do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just continue it like that. Obviously, everyone has their different style of putting in vocals, but that's what I normally do. Or I'll put it on the every fourth bar. It just depends on where the vocals will go on the beat. So normally every third bar or fourth bar, I normally do. So we're gonna actually do the outro now. So what I'm thinking, melody and drums. I'm gonna do something with the drums that I normally do when I make outros. So you're gonna see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put the notes in a random places because this helps to create like a very unique drum loop. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. But you'll see how it sounds once I've finished. So I normally do this with when I do outros. So you'll hear it now. So you see how the drums sound. It sounds like it's in a random way, so it gives a unique sound. So that's why I do that with my outros. So we're gonna add the melody in now. So I like the melody. It sounds good. I'm just saving it as I go along as well. So we're gonna add the outro onto the playlist. So just making sure I'm adding it in it correctly. Okay. So we're gonna add the vocals again for the final bit to the outro, just to end the beat, and then the beat's done basically. So yeah, like I said, I'm only doing on every fourth pattern or bar, sorry, just to make sure it the vocals go into the beat, and we can hear how it sounds, and then that will be the end of the tutorial today. Okay, so we're gonna save it. So let's just see how it sounds just before we finish the tutorial. So we're just gonna hear the intro first.
The spiritual truth. 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 The spiritual truth.
I'm very happy with the beat. It's making me smile, which is a good thing. It means that I'm happy with it. So we're gonna save the track. Just saving the project first. I always, when I do music productions, I always save the project in case you want to add more, you know, instruments or drums to the beat. So always save your project when you do music productions. Very important. And now I'm gonna save the MP3 file, which I normally do in every beat that I make on the tutorials. And then that's it. We were done basically. So I'm just gonna save in a new folder because obviously this is a brand new track. So volume 3. And yeah, we're gonna save it now into the spiritual music volume 3 folder and then press save and then